How's it going, YouTube? Scotty Von G7 here with another football video for you guys. I'm going to be telling you guys about my recruiting process, the recruiting process as a whole, and what positions I play and what school I'll be attending in the next 3 weeks. So, let me start off by saying that each recruiting process is going to be different for everybody. Sometimes it's going to be, depending on the person, it's going to be a lot easier depending, like, it all starts with how much playing time you get and all that stuff. My recruiting process wasn't, it wasn't hard, but yet it wasn't easy. Like, there's a lot of, remember that you're going to college, you have to pick classes for college, you have to pick all that stuff, so that, I guess that was the hardest part about my recruiting process, was what actually interests me and what I actually want to go to school for. But some of the schools that recruited me, I was heavily recruited in my junior year, and I had some letters during my sophomore year, but not too many. I mean, I was a sophomore and I wasn't big at all. So like they were just like, hey, come to camps, those kind of letters. But recruitment wise, I was recruited by UW Oshkosh. I live in Wisconsin, so UW Oshkosh isn't that far away from me. As well as UW Stevens Point. They wanted me to come to a couple camps, wanted me to go to school there. I met with their defensive back coach, and he really wanted me to come and play free safety. I was also recruited by Ripon. Ripon sent me a letter after I attended a combine, as well as Hope in Michigan. Hope, Michigan, that college over there, they sent me a couple letters as well. That's also how Augsburg found me as well. I was recruited by Augsburg in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I also was recruited by University of Mary Hardin-Baylor in Belton, Texas. That one was really cool. I was really excited to get those letters and that email and all that stuff. That was my number one school for a long time, and that was the one I was going to most likely attend. The only thing is, me and my family talked, and my FAFSA, which is pretty much how most kids pay for their college, my FAFSA would easily just be lost. Not because that it wouldn't work, because my FAFSA wouldn't be able to pay enough to go there, and we'd have to pay out of most of it out of pocket. And so the school was a little bit too expensive for us. I didn't want to also be that far away from home, and that wasn't like a big thing. Like, I could have easily, I would have been just fine if I went down there, but I just didn't want to, I guess, I just didn't want to, this is kind of a weird subject for me because I haven't really talked about it, but like, my parents are older, so I didn't want to, like, miss out on anything, or something happens. I didn't want to, be super far away, then I couldn't go see them if anything happened. But the college that I'm attending in the next like 2.5 weeks would be Rochester, Minnesota. Obviously, I don't know if you guys can tell how thick this is. I can't really show you what's in here, but it's all like football stuff. So that will be like, I'm really excited. This opportunity literally only comes to not that many kids. Like, if you really think about it, how many kids actually get to go play? Well, how many kids actually get to play more football than just high school? Not many. If you really think about it, not many kids get the opportunity to play in the next level. Rochester is actually a junior college, or JUCO football. So I will be transferring at some point. I don't know when or even if I will. I'm only a freshman, so I have no idea what the future. Like, I'm not thinking about the future. I'm thinking about this year and what I can do this year, and potentially what I can do the next year and the year after that and year after that. So, always think about that. Even though you go to whatever school that you get recruited by, you always have the chance to transfer. That's a big thing. You always have the chance to transfer. Even if you want to transfer for, like, if you're not getting playing, I know a lot of people don't transfer for. I mean, a lot of people transfer for playing time. That's a big thing. Especially around like where I live, like the guys who went to my school, some of them transferred. Some of them didn't even play college football. A lot of them could have. We had a lot of we had a lot of talent, and a lot of my friends are going to school, but not necessarily to play football. So that's another big thing. I guess like whatever university that you're going to, you'll be able to play. If you play, I'd stay. But another thing you guys were asking in the comment section was what position I play. I play cornerback, free safety, and strong safety. I played fullback in high school a little bit. I played all three of those throughout high school. My offense would switch. Like, I played wide receiver, I played halfback, obviously I played fullback, and I played a little bit of T, not much though. So like, I've been switched around on offense every year. I only switched around. I mean, switching around like my defensive position was seamless because I was always one of the more physical defensive players on my team. So playing, like, starting as a strong safety, moving to free, and then moving to corner, so it was just seamless. I didn't have a problem with any of them, so I was recruited as a defensive back, and that's what I'll obviously be playing at Rochester. I guess another thing is, I'm not that tall. I'm nowhere near 6 foot. I'm only like 5'7", 182 pounds right now. So I've literally just been lifting and running. That's all I've been doing this summer, and obviously working because I need that money for college. But that's all you have to do. Getting noticed is, I'm gonna be honest, getting noticed is hard, especially the high school that I was at. And just because you're not getting noticed at the school you are at right now, and you move schools and go to a bigger school where you might have more of a appearance, as in more college coaches looking at you, not necessarily is a good thing. Compared to like me, I went to a really small school. A lot of the coaches that recruited me personally knew my coach, so that was a really good thing. A lot of times, even though you might be at a big school, they might just look at you, and it puts a lot on you just that everybody focuses on you, because that one thing that you do wrong they see, and they might just be like, oh, he's not there yet, or we're gonna wait for him, or anything like that. But you just have to, I guess, give it a chance. It takes time. It takes a long time. It took a while for me to actually go to camps and stuff like that and get noticed and getting emails back and all that stuff. So it takes a lot of patience for the recruiting process. Obviously, it's going to be long. You just got to keep working at it, getting better. Keep hounding those coaches. If you guys really, really, really want to go to university to play college football or any sort of any sort of sport, if you guys really want to play sports in college, if that's what you want to do, if you just want to play sports and go to school, really hound those coaches, guys. Like, that's what you need to do. You need to send those coaches email upon email upon email. Like, coach, here's my film. Coach, here's my workout film. That's not a lot of people do that. Workout and running film. Not a lot of people do that. They just do game film. But how do they know how you're gonna work? See what I mean? Like, they want to see how hard of a worker you guys are. They don't necessarily just want to see game film. They want to see what you guys do in your communities. All that stuff. All that stuff helps. As much like human capital, the people you know will help. Like, if they know that you're a good person, you get them like letters of recommendation. All that stuff actually helps. It might be really dumb, but all that stuff really, really does help. Because film, they can only see so much from film. A lot of times, well, there was a situation. I know, a bunch of people from different schools in a way bigger school to the south of us, and he was heavily, and I knew him from a combine, and he was heavily recruited by like UW-Madison, Florida, all that stuff, and he kept telling people he was going to go play in Florida, and he actually got injured 3 games into a season, and he's done. Like, it can end that quick. Remember that, especially in football can't, we don't last forever. We can't play football forever. So if you guys if you get the opportunity to play, for sure take that, because that, you'd never know when that actually can be done. So this video kind of is kind of up and down, I guess. But other than that, enjoy it. Enjoy your high school seasons. I know high school should be starting up pretty soon. I know you guys, most of you probably are at summer practices and doing all that, but keep your head underneath the clouds right now. Think about your season. All you seniors out there, if you guys are watching this, think about your team. Get them all pumped up. Get them going. I'd give anything to be back out on the field, especially at my hometown. Driving past our practice field and watching all the new kids, all the 8th graders who came up, who we help lift and all that, and they practiced with us a couple days last year, and that was really cool. So I don't get to see that, but I'm also going to start a new season and start a new team, and that's what my focus is on right now. So my advice is, I guess, is to keep your guys' head down. Keep those blinders on. Focus on you guys' conference championships, your state championships, all that stuff. Focus on even an all-star game, like all you seniors, and it will literally just come to you. Like, if you guys are pounding out, grinding every single day, hard work actually pays off. Like, good things come to those who actually try. So like and subscribe. This video is pretty much 14 minutes long, so I think I babbled on enough. So like and subscribe. Check out all my other videos, and I should be back pretty soon. I might take off. Obviously, my videos might be a little spotty because I'll be playing, and so hopefully you guys found something from this random ass video. So I'll see you guys later.